Hey guys, welcome back to Three Generations Restoration. Behind me you may see a new addition to the shop. Give you a quick glimpse. Allis Chalmers and another Allis Chalmers. So I'll show you guys real quick getting these things and loading them on the trailer, and then I'll give you a deep dive of what we got. So here is where the road grader was found. This is actually a local machine that I'll be talking about later. We've been trying to buy for a long time, and you can tell that it has been sitting a long time. There's some trees growing up through the main frame, and the rear suspension and the actual chain drives are buried into the asphalt. So you can tell that the thing has been sitting there. I mean, look at the hoses. They're pretty rotten. There's the footrest, but this is, you know, this thing would have been in shambles if left here longer. You can see vines growing up in the engine and just sitting on the asphalt. There's the serial tag, 6564. Allis Chalmers D. Walking around to the other side, there's the back. You can just see how buried this thing is in the weeds. And there's that big tree growing up through it. There's the engine in it. This is an actual Allis Chalmers WD-45 engine, 4-cylinder gas, retrofitted to fit this grader. So getting parts for this thing shouldn't be bad, considering this engine's got some problems. Oil looks pretty clean right there if you're inspecting it. Engine block looks pretty good, no cracks, no nothing there. Tires are shabby. You see there's the tank and the muffler up there, and see what's down in there. A lot of water got in there. That can has a hole in it, so that engine unfortunately is locked up, which I'll explain more about later, and couldn't get that fuel cap off for the life of us. There's the actual seat. You got your shifter on the right, all your gauges, amperage, oil pressure, coolant. Got your switch, your key for the lights, your choke. And then there's your clutch on the left, brakes on the right, and there's all your levers for your grate, for your mold board. Lot of goodies on this tractor. You can tell, you can really tell this thing's been sitting a long time. You can see the remnants of the old cab that used to be on it. Now it's just an open station machine. You can see it's kind of got the mold board dug into the ground. So my dad's videoing this. He's trying to figure out how in the heck he would even rig this blade to get it out of this area. I mean, you can see all the vehicles and all that are in here, but now it's time to pull this thing out and load it up on the trailer. Right. Roll it. Now. All right, so you kind of saw how tough it was for my dad, my grandpa to winch on that grader. This one here wasn't too bad. It looked like a little winch and pulled it right on the trailer, but this is a 1939 Allis Chalmers B. Hand crank, not electric start. It's got this really neat little plow on it though. We got it from the original owner. This is the original paint. It's got brand new tires on the front and the back. You can kind of see. Still got the nubbies on it. But what really stands out to me is this blade. Keep in mind this tractor has no hydraulics on it. I think it has PTO at least. Nope, no PTO. So this is a bare bones tractor. All it was used for back in the day was plowing, but we got a makeshift hydraulic jack Napa hooked to a chain, hooked down to this little link, and it actually, you give it a couple pulls just like you're jacking up an actual truck or a machine, and you jack up the actual blade. And it'll go pretty high. And there's not much, you know, it's pretty easy to jack up. Keep it just about there. But you can see how high up the blade actually goes in the front. I mean, there's a good foot there or more. It's got some counterweights by the looks of it on the back to get it some weight, but... And then to let it down, turn this just like you would an actual jack. And there you go, ready to plow again. So the guy we bought it from used this to plow his driveway. And he said it did a really good job. Now we bought this thing non-running, and supposedly it needs a water pump, which I believe we can see better on this other side here. Yeah, there it is. And he said it was leaking pretty bad. He said he tried greasing it. I think there's a grease zerk on the other side, but regardless, he says it's going to need replaced. So we'll replace the water pump. The engine doesn't run right now. He said it didn't have any spark. Kind of got this crappy exhaust on it, but regardless, we got the crank there. Pretty stand-up unit here. I think we'll get it running. This should be a cool little video to do, I think. We'll probably get the tractor running first and then worry about the water pump, but really, really nice shape, guys, for being a 39 Allis B. I really like that addition of the plow. Makeshift, but really nice job. So this is the first edition. Man, we just keep on buying projects. All right. There's the old 1530, still waiting for some carburetor work. But here it is, guys. This is a 1968 Allis Chalmers D grader. This thing is a beauty. Tandem drive on the back. Power steering tilt for the front. It's got the side shift mold board, obviously, you know, just like a normal grader. It's got the optional cylinder for like a scarifier or something of that sort. Here's the serial tag, 6564. They did not make a whole lot of these things. You can kind of see the shape that it's in up here. This was actually a local tractor we picked up, and a little backstory about it is we've actually been trying to buy this tractor here for, I don't know, probably 10 plus years now. My dad has been obviously interested in the thing for a long time, and a lot of people have, and the guy finally decided to sell, and I think we paid a pretty good dollar for it, but we're gonna probably use this thing in the excavating business. But it really is an addition to 3 generations restoration, because it's a tractor. I mean, it's got an Allis Chalmers WD-45 engine in it, gasoline. They did come out with Allis Chalmers DD graders, and that would have been the diesel version, but this is the gas version. So the only things that are problematic right now is engine's currently stuck. I tried turning it by hand with the fan, it didn't work. Put a little bar on the ring gear right there, it didn't work. We were expecting that. We knew it was locked up. We just kind of gave it a shot. Surprisingly, every single tire except for the front right took air. And this thing had been sitting for 20 plus years, guys. But yeah, really good bones to this tractor. The tank was relined at one time, and the tank is in really spectacular condition. The tin works in good shape. Now, I believe these things did have a cab on them at one time. You can kind of see the remnants of the windows. But honestly, just this open enclosed wraps, whatever you want to call it, no wraps at all, but just open, is kind of neat. You got all your valves here for, you know, up, down, moldboard left, moldboard right, twist, and then angle, just like a 6-way blade on a bulldozer. This is a very cool machine, guys. It's really growing on me. You can see the power steering pump up there, all the way down. Got the U-joint here. Just look at the lights on there. 2 googly eyes. So, really neat. I'm excited to get this one running. This will be a very neat series as it is. But this was a really hard tractor to get up on the trailer, what my dad was saying. I like that grill on the back, but the projects just seem to be following us home. This is what? We got the Cub, the John Deere M. We got that Allis, we got that H, 1530, Massey, Allis, John Deere, Mini. We got the 300 inside, and if I'm not mistaken, there's another one, but this just adds to the list. But during the winter time, we got a lot of time on our hands at nights, especially after work, to work on some of this stuff. But this is probably one of my favorite tractors at the shop right now, outside of maybe my crawlers. But we get this running, this will be a nice gem. Give you a nice little walk around of it again. You can see the chain cases on each side here. Yeah, pretty stand-up tractor here. Really good shape, obviously, other than being locked. You know, we'll have hoses to replace, but that's a given for something that's been sitting 15 years or more. You can see the cracking there. But man, I can't wait to hear this one run. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I know I've been doing videos on new things we've been getting, and to be honest, we've been pretty busy right now. Busy at work, and especially busy after here. We got tractor after tractor after tractor getting sanded, prepped, cleaned, painted, and then put back together and back out, and then rinse and repeat. You know, it takes us quite a long time to do these things, and we've kind of set the projects aside for now, but they are lining up. and we will get to them. I trust in that. And stuff is selling pretty good. I mean, we sold in the past, we sold the Allis CA that we didn't even get a chance to work on. We sold the 520, that immaculate 520 that went to Sugar Grove. So stuff's selling, and you know, we're still buying. So, but I think this is going to be really, really nice tractor along with that Allis. That's going to be a good little runner, guys. There's that Farmall H we picked up in the last video, which will pretty soon be getting painted. Needs steam clean. It'll get a nice sanding, nice sandblast sanding combo. We'll take the tires off, and then we're gonna do the rest of the paint prep in the paint room and get her done. But nonetheless, just take a look at that beauty. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this grader, what you think of the Allis Chalmers B. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens with it. We're going to be working on it here probably in the next couple days for sure, seeing if we can't get it unstuck. But yeah, stay tuned for sure. We got some really, really neat projects coming up, and this one of them, B being another. Just finished editing a video on the 300. That's coming together strong. So yeah, channel's growing good, and we're still getting some subscribers, and I love it. I love doing YouTube, and I thank all you guys for supporting me and allows me to work on this and YouTube while I do it. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, leave some comments down below. We'll catch you at the next video.